Hello, I'm Ramona, and I just want to share a little word, a quick message I believe the Lord has laid on my heart with you. It's about consuming fire and why we need God's consuming fire. And I found out one reason, and it's really shook me in a way that it really makes sense. So I wanted to share it. So I want to read from Exodus 3 verse 2. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. So this is the number one reason. It may not be your number one reason, but it's my number one reason, and I just want to share it. Maybe you have your reasons why we need a consuming fire. You can tell me in the comments below. I am so willing to know. So I'm going to share my reason. And the reason is the consuming fire leaves no evidence. And why I say it leaves no evidence is, according to Exodus chapter 3 verse 2, when the bush was burned with fire, it was not consumed. And there was nothing there to show that the fire was there. And the reason why we need God's consuming fire in our life is because it leaves no evidence that we used to engage in such things or this thing happened to us. When His consuming fire is in our life, it leaves no evidence of sin, it leaves no evidence of depression. We are just clean. His consuming fire wash us, His consuming fire deliver us, His consuming fire make us the way He wants us to be. And whenever we see something burning, we always see ashes. Ashes are residue of what was being burned, or the mark of there was a fire there. And we know that, well, they maybe have burned something here, or what they have burned. Regular fire leave marks, but the consuming fire of God leave no evidence. And that is my number one reason why we need the consuming fire. There are many reasons, but this is the one that was on my heart and I wanted to share it. So I want to know your reason why we need God's consuming fire. It leaves no evidence. So I hope this did something to you. I hope this gives you a new level of understanding. And I ask you that you pray that God's consuming fire be set ablaze in you. So whatever is affecting you, whatever is afflicting you, whatever is causing you to be sad, to be depressed, to be anxious, that when His consuming fire comes upon you, you see no evidence that you are depressed, that you have been through this, or you have been through that, or you have done this, or you have done that. But when His consuming fire comes upon you, when someone look at you and you say, this is where I was, they won't believe, because there's no evidence. His fire leaves no evidence, but our regular fire leaves evidence. So this is the reason why we need the consuming fire, because it leaves no evidence. Thank you for listening. I hope this did something to you, and please leave something in the comment about what you think, or what is your reason why we need the consuming fire.